Hey, hello from where I am. It is a good morning, and I hope from wherever you're watching this video, you're having a good time. Back again to our tutorials about different things. Today, I need to show you how you can access websites on the dark web. Now, for those of you who may not know what the dark web is all about, the dark web is a section of the internet that you cannot find through search engines like Google and all the others. You cannot just search and find them. One thing I also need to tell you about the dark web, the websites on the dark web actually end with an extension .onion. Now, when you open a .onion website using normal browsers like Firefox, Mozilla, and Chrome, and all the others, chances are high that your website will not show up. It will show an error. It will be like you, as if you don't have internet completely. The dark web is completely under. And I must tell you that before you access the dark web, you really need to be very careful, because down under, the rules of the game are really ruthless. But if you're willing to go there and check out, either just to see what is there, or you actually willing to take the risk to deal with people who have actually said they are thieves, identity thieves, drug dealers, addicts, and so on. If you're willing to trade and deal with them, then welcome to the dark web. For us to deal with the dark web, the first thing we are going to do is we are going to have to download some extra software. Now, on my phone, I will need to access my Google Play, and in here I have to look for, first I will need a VPN. We need to be careful. I told you where we are going. A lot of things could happen. Let me just go with my favorite, which happens to be Thunder VPN. I'll have to install Thunder VPN. It's a good one. I like it because it doesn't really disconnect a lot, and it's not really that big, so I am comfortable using Thunder. Here is Thunder. It has already downloaded. I'll just accept the terms, and yes, Thunder is available now. I also, while this opens, I need to get another application. This one is a browser which browses the the deep web. This is called the Tor browser. The Tor browser is also fairly big, but not too big. As you can see, it's about 77.58 MBs. So we are just going to get that. It's the one we shall be using to access the deep world, or the dark web. I need both of them. Both of them actually just help you to hide your tracks, to be able to surf and do whatever you want to do online, but anonymously. You are not leaving track of who you are and where you are, and exposing sensitive information that could probably lead you into trouble with the people that you're going to deal with. Some of them you are dealing with in the deep world are actually very, very knowledgeable when it comes to computing, and it's possible that they would try to get some meaningful information from you that could compromise your security, and you just cannot dive there without some layer of security. That's why we need this browser. So let's open the browser. It is here. Let's first open the VPN. Let's open the VPN. I don't have to tell you where I am, but I am having to go and connect to another country, so that my tracks where I am right now are completely covered. The internet will see me as originating from a completely different country. I've just randomized this, and I am connecting, and I am in Germany. Make no mistake, I'm not anywhere close to Germany or her neighbors. So I'm not anywhere in Europe, but right now I've connected the internet from Germany. That is what the VPN is all about. Now let's go back and open our Tor browser and connect. We need to connect. And once we connect, we will be able to dive into the dark world. Now, the websites on the internet, the normal websites you normally visit, they are easy to use because their domains or their names are easy to remember. For example, google.com, facebook.com, yahoo.com. They are simple words that you can actually memorize. Now, the underworld or the deep web, majority of the websites are not easy to memorize. They are much longer with random digits, and you will not be able to memorize them. The only part you will probably remember is that they end with .onion. The rest of the other digits, majority of them are not easy to memorize. So once you get a website, you probably will need to write it down. And the next time you need it, you will either pick it from where you wrote it down, or you'll have bookmarked it. If you bookmark a website, then it will be easy for you to find it. But if you don't do that, it's going to be very hard to memorize a website on the deep web. I hope we are together. Okay, so now we need to dive into the deep web. I must tell you that if you don't have any website that you know or you have bookmarked from the deep web, the dark web, probably the best thing to do is to first search for the Hidden Wiki. Now, the Hidden Wiki is a wiki like all the others that you know on the internet, like Wikipedia, but this one has very useful information about the dark web. The Hidden Wiki will give you examples of no, not examples, but will give you links that can set you on the goal that you can use to try and surf the dark web. These are links to, let's say, if you want to buy drugs. Let me tell you that almost everything underworld illegal is on the dark web. So it will give you some of the links to buy stolen cards, to buy drugs, to buy pornography, and so on. Now, this is our TOR browser. I need to set standard. I will just leave the security to standard, but if you are going to be using your credit card and so on, you probably will need to increase your safety levels. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to choose a website I've visited previously. I've told you, if you don't have any website bookmarked, the best place to start is to go to the dark, just search for the dark web. Or maybe we should do that. If you come here, you're certainly not going to be using Google here. But if we go to the Hidden Wiki, if we go to the Hidden Wiki and we search, we should be able to find some useful links that will set us on the goal. The DuckDuckGo is the search engine that we'll be using. You can see it there, DuckDuckGo. So we will probably, let's say, go to the Hidden Wiki here. And in the Hidden Wiki, we should be able to extract at least some URLs or domains that we can start off with on our journey to the underworld. So now you can see these are onion links. For example, here, Hidden Wiki site. There are different things: Bitcoin anonymity, weed straight from the source, cocaine, cannabis, different things. Most of these are illegal. Now, let's just randomly visit a site. Let's say this V3 Hidden Wiki. I just want to visit that, and I want to show you what would happen if I picked this link. Let's just copy it. I'm going to visit it. I want to visit it in the TOR browser, and then thereafter I'll try to visit it in the normal browser of Google Chrome. My internet is being a bit slow, so it is taking a bit of time, but it should open in a minute. In the TOR browser, let's just give it a little minute. Maybe the other part I need to tell you is that websites on the dark side of the internet, the dark web, they are relatively slower when you're opening them through the TOR. They are relatively slower than how normal websites would open. You can see it is opening, but it is much slower. At the bottom of the screen, you can see that colored like rainbow-like line that is moving slowly. It shows that it is actually opening, but it is a bit slow. And most of the websites on the dark web are relatively slower. If you are using a computer, you might need to get the TOR browser from torproject.org. You will be able to download either Windows version or a Linux version. So this website has opened. This is the Hidden Wiki. It has links to different services from, for example, Introduction, the Hidden Wiki, another Hidden Wiki, the Dark Web Plug, original Hidden Wiki, financial services, SEC Market, Card Shop. I told you everything illegal is on the dark web. So this website has opened. If you are interested, you'll have to go through these links. There are too many of them. Please note, even the CIA is down here, meaning the law enforcement is down here. So don't think once you go dark web, you are absolutely safe, and you can break the law any way you want. You need to be completely sure that whatever you're doing on the internet in the dark web is not going to land you in trouble. So let's pick, we have picked our website, the other side. Now let's come back to normal human beings and how they surf and try to see if we can visit that website. I've just opened my browser, and I am pasting the link we picked, and I am going to try to visit it. And as you can see, you cannot access a hidden link from the dark web with your normal browser. You will have to download the TOR browser. Guys, that's what I needed to show you. I needed you to see how you can actually access the dark world. But I must put a disclaimer. I am not responsible for whatever you pick from the dark world. It is infested with a lot of viruses. For those of you who are especially using Windows, you probably will end up with a lot of malware added to your computer. And if you're not careful, you probably will end up with your sensitive information like logins for your emails and your credit cards most likely stolen and sold in the dark world. So you need to be extremely careful when you are accessing those websites. And I can tell you, all these videos are extremely and completely for educational purposes. You need to take full responsibility of your actions when you are browsing the underworld. Thank you very much. If you like this video and all the other videos that I make from time to time, kindly subscribe. Click the subscription button, subscribe to my channel, and you should be able to get other videos and notified whenever I make a video. I make videos on different things, but especially things to relate with the internet and how to make money. How to make money. Subscribe. Click the subscription button. See you again, guys. I'll be back in another episode.